Oh, nice touch.
And the shot!
And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Reader is offering a wry smile there.
And it's been taken short. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Reader plays it short. And it's hoisted clear. He's gone for goal! France are looking to go forward now. That is a great pick out. David Villa.
Alessandro Costa-Curta, he doesn't have what you'd call a classic centre-back's physique, does he?
No, but his game is never really about athleticism, power and the physical stuff.
Oh, what a climb! Goal, Switzerland! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Number 22.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Neymar.
Aimed beyond the defence.
Akanji. France are one down despite having the better chances here. And Garcia.
France are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Aim forwards. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Chouameni. Oh, and he's through the middle. He's had a hit! And yes, it's there! They have come roaring back.
Well, it certainly livened things up a bit, and that next goal now is absolutely crucial.
The goal scorer for France.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs, and when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
France grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
And they've got a throw. Garcia.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
That's good running with the ball. Tries a shot! Goal, France! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Just gorgeous, the most glorious, delicious of touches, followed up with an unerring finish.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
France get themselves into the lead.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Reader.
Reader! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Reader goes short. Big header! Smashing delivery, just didn't do enough with it.
I think we can expect a few more of those now. Better timing was all that was required.
Alvedi.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Akanji. Garcia.
And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, what a comeback. Certainly I didn't see that coming, nor I think did many in this crowd. The midway point of the game.
Oh, what a half. It's been pulsating and totally absorbing. We're actually headed for a potential classic if this carries on. This is insanely good.
France head into the half-time break with a narrow lead, 2-1. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Switzerland are looking lively here. They're playing with more zest, more purpose.
They are, and it's all because of the movement we're seeing down the flanks, and I think they look as if they're going to cause some real problems to that opposing defence. Both flanks are working quite well now.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
David Villa. Oh, there's a probing ball.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Now it's Freuler. Well read, and the danger is averted.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Substitution for Switzerland. Number 24. Coming on the field is number 23.
David Villa. Messi. He has found a way through. Now it's Neymar. Reader does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Now it's Mbolo. Oh, good-looking ball. That's a shade optimistic. Costa Curta. And it's Messi. Cantona. David Villa. David Villa! And that would have been game, set and match.
He got too ahead of himself there, thinking how he could have made things safe.
Substitution for Switzerland. Number 7. Mbolo.
Couple of changes then in quick
Number
succession.
2. Coming on the field. Number 9. Efootball. Number 19.
Ricardo Rodriguez. Garcia. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it. Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And it's Xhaka.
Garcia really added the width there thanks to his willingness to make the run.
Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. Oh, what? Oh, shooting chance!
Minutes has been indicated.
Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time... And that is that. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good.
Just a quick
Neymar
reminder today,
claiming the Man of the
please
Match
refrain
award,
from parking
and there is
outside
very
the
little
stadium.
room for... Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. And already Pedri! And that is doing no harm at all.
Barcelona just served up a reminder of how good they can be on the break. Their method is clear.
He's had it taken off him.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. David Villa. Nice ball, and he's in here. And he's there to get it away. Taken back almost at once. France yet to have an attempt on goal. And he was quick to react. Driving forward. Played out towards the right wing. And smartly reclaimed. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Koundé just eases him off the ball.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
That's really well cleared. And he's been shifted off it. David Villa. Van Balten spots it and intercepts. Now it's Mbappe. Well, they've got it again. David, there's the shot! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
So the first goal of the game.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
It's a goal kick. No, that was never going to make it. And he's managed to get rid. Yamal, dink through. Bastoni makes the interception. Mbappe.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And here's Yamal. Attempts, just the wrong outcome. Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually. And the shot! Kante gets it clear. Well, there's the clearance. And they've got rid.
Been indicated.
Floats it up and over. Chouameni. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple. Keep the...
Oh, terrible pass. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Van der Ven gets over and intercepts. Van der Ven is there to clear. Big header! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Lamine Yamal really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Oh, what a mistake! He's picked his way through. Now the finish! He scored! Two to the good. They have breathing space.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Barcelona are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Barcelona appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Cantona. Barcelona applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but, of course, the returns can be terrific.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Neymar. David Villa. That's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Just a quarter of an hour to play. David Villa gets... Can he put it away? They've scored!
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Substitution in progress.
France can now introduce the first of their substitutes. France get themselves back into contention.
Well, they've given themselves a chance here, but now it's a case of getting the balance right between attack and defence, and that's not easy. France really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
France have got it back and they'll have another go. It's a throw-in.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 21, Frenkie de Jong. Coming on to replace him is number 66.
And here's Eto'o.
Alexander-Arnold.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Oh, well played, well sorted
2
out.
minutes added time.
He's there to retrieve it.
Hello, bro.
Schneider. That's that, the end. A game of margins, of thrills, the sort of game that is a great advertisement for our sport. Sad in a way that somebody had to lose. But what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Okay, bro, join here. I'll give you code on screen. Okay, bro, join here. I'll give you code on screen. Join, bro.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. This place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. So it's down to business here. Tony Adams, now there is a proper defender, Jim.
Well, not too many Englishmen can rival his leadership qualities, Peter.
He just had so many strengths. You could go on all day about him, couldn't you?
Well, the epitome of solidity, thanks to his winning mentality and ability to organise a back four. You don't argue with Tony Adams. You do what you're told.
And he's intervened well there. And back to the keeper they go. And he thumps it clear. Now then, the ball's come loose. Drogba. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Pinches it off him. David Villa. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Lobbed in behind. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Salah. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Bastoni, and that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That's beautifully weighted. And the ball is out of play. Pass is intercepted.
Well, caution is dominating proceedings. This isn't meeting expectations.
And that's been won straight back. Oh, shooting chance! He's scored! There is the breakthrough! Complete awareness. He understood what was needed and he executed it smoothly.
Well, his appreciation of space then was absolutely exceptional. A moving genius.
So we have the first goal.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Van der Ven. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. He's got Van Nistelrooy! Oh, he gave that an almighty thump.
Well, that was smashed with venom, violence even. All he had to do was hit the target. It's such a shame.
Messi. That's a little off target. David Villa. Neymar. Big chance! They've done it! And the lead lost no time at all.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character. Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Neymar! That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Van der Ven promptly onto that, and that is that. Messi. Cantona. Decent hit! He's delivered all right!
And how about the timing of the pass and run? They've worked it before and no doubt they'll work it again.
Well,
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here. He's going to be disappointed with that. David Villa. And it's half-time here. Oh, what a comeback. Certainly I didn't see that coming, nor I think did many in this crowd. So we reached the halfway point. Well, give me a moment to get my breath back. What a super half of football. Incident-packed, goals, comebacks, and the match being turned on its head. Which way it's going to go from here, it's anyone's guess. France have ultimately had the better of things in the first half, ahead by the odd goal in 3. It is, of course, far from 1. Both managers in pensive mood as they head down the tunnel. It is 2-1 here at half-time. So we're just settling back into this second half. No reported change to either side during the break. That's really well cleared. Oh, that was vital. And that was very necessary. There's a sharp little ball here. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
The attendance for this
Nicely
match
aimed
is
pass.
71,550.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better. Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now. A lucky break would certainly help their cause now. Couldn't squeeze it through. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And he's forced to go back. Van de Ven gets it away. And it's Salah. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. He is through here. Bastoni did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Now it's Mohamed Salah. That's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. And he's going to have his name taken. Belletti. Oh, there's the clearance. It's a throw-in. And they've got rid. David Villa. And he's quick to snatch it back. France surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now. Van de Ven with the clearance. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it. Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape. It's Neymar! Oh, split-second reaction. That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
How are you?
Substitution for France. Number 4.
France with the corner. They're first.
David Villa.
Bastoni gets him clear.
Number 10.
France probably could have killed things off, but they should be okay here.
Van de Ven. Coming on the field.
He's shifting through the gears here.
Owen. Number 23. Ito. Number 50.
Has a look and plays it forward.
Number 42. Musiala.
Oh, nice save.
The keeper has
Good
reacted
save.
superbly there. I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
All hands on deck for this one. And there goes the final whistle. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What? And there goes the final whistle. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What?
Junior, bro, I'll be right back. Junior, bro, I'll be right back.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. He is through here. That's very neat. He's had a shot. It's scored. Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes. Beautiful, just beautiful. The joy of the moment. Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability was superb, and you can see he meant every bit of this. So, a breakthrough already. Messi. Now it's Messi. He's shifting through the gears here. Messi! Now that has posed a few awkward questions. Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials. That's positional goals, the utilisation of space. Has a go! He has done it! And they're at it again in double quick time. Stylish in the extreme, a delicious goal. It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot round the ball so effortlessly. Amazing.
Number 21. Substitution for France, number 12, Vitor Bahia.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Things starting to look very comfortable.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
And that could set him on his way. And the finish! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. That is just remarkable, the amount of bend he got on that.
Yeah, and it's not a surprise to see him elect to shoot from there, considering how much movement can be generated on the ball. Great hit.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
No, that was never going to make it. France already looking up at the vast mountain they've been left to climb. Here's a player who has defined a generation. France can, of course, make a change whenever they choose. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Cantona. And he's intervened well there. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Oh, that's a key interception. Schneider, who's set up one goal so far. Messi. Rijkaard promptly onto that, and that is that.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please any coach.
And he's managed to get free.
Added time.
Dealt with nicely by the defence. Cantona. Oh,
shooting chance! And yes, it's there! They're back within reach! Just so calm under pressure. And we hit half-time. Whistle goes, and we start the second half. Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Levelling the score is easier said than done, but that will be the target. Get back on terms and then use that momentum to go again. Conte is sporting a guilty look after that. Yeah, the idea. Mbappe! It's a goal! And the lead is 3! It is surely done! Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football. The Netherlands blast themselves into a 3-goal lead. Cantona. And it's Conte. Now that's well seen too. There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed. And here's Mbappe. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
1,550.
Oh, good read. That's great positioning. So good from him. Gets his pass away. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And he cuts out the supply. David Villa. Now it's Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Messi stood up well to him there. France finding their passes. France perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Oh, it's just a little long. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. Vieira. Now who's going to be first to this? Great chance! Oh, brilliant save. Well, Peter, he clearly felt he was being invited to shoot, and it wasn't the worst decision he could have made. The Netherlands with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. They've played it short. There's the hit! And that is doing no harm at all. Do I really need to tell you, Peter, that he has to do better, especially from there?
Hello bro,
Substitution
how are
for
you?
France.
Hello
Number
Yasin bro.
4.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact.
David Villa. Number 2. Conte. Coming on
France
the field.
will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their
23.
latest change.
Number
Great ball if he can get there.
Beckham. Substitutions taking place.
It's gone for a throw-in. Vieira. Pedri. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Quickly taken. Interesting ball. Nice interception, well timed. Cleared without complication. Passing is crisp and sharp. He's got away. Hits one! It's a loose ball. In comes the corner. try and place the cherry on the cake. And it's been taken short. Backward it goes. And now a sudden chance to counter.
There will be 3 minutes added
And
time.
he was quick to react. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Dixon. Pedri. Yeah. And that's that. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that can and will trouble more or less everyone.
Hello, attendees.
Your reflections then, Jim.
One-sided
and only one winner, Peter. The players didn't show enough togetherness, and it was weak throughout.
Hello, bro. Well, this is just joyous. The perfect backdrop as both sides look to clear the first hurdle. Supporters here in terrific numbers. So will they be going back happy at the end of 90 minutes? Well, you've got to say the Nerazzurri certainly know how to create an atmosphere. 80,000 here in black and blue. The dress code is a strict one. And already we're underway here. Please wait, bro, after this replay.
Evair really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, big chance! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required. Evair deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And he's heaved it away. So a very special reception for the very special Franck Ribéry. Very true, and I think all of us here are expecting an awful lot from him. He is, as far as I'm concerned, one of the very best. Evair! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt. Inter really are in the ascendancy here, and they know they have to register while that's the case. That's just playing it safe and simple. Zaccagni. So a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal. Reinders. Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
The referee has given a corner. Inter Milan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. He's got Saul. Their attempt, just the wrong outcome. Ribery was steaming forward. That is good alertness. Pavard clears. He is through here. And that was very necessary.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
That's a nicely measured pass. There's the hit! Goal! Inter! And Inter go in front.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Inter Milan have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Because of that first goal now, it's a great opportunity to make it one-way traffic and
Belts one. The counter-attack is on here for Inter. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Oh, that's fabulous. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. He's picked his way through. Yildiz! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well. Referee's had a look and he's blown his whistle for half-time. It's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow. How would you review the first half?
well, I think there's plenty to be pleased about with that first half display in terms of the score and overall approach.
Inter Milan having to have the lead in a tight old game. Half-time, 1-0. We're already back up and running after half-time.
Inter definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
Now it's Ribery. Ribery running with the ball. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
He's had it taken off him. Ribery. And it's Ribery. Inter Milan just about have their noses in front. It is the slenderest of leads.
This match was 80,000.
Inter could really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Passes short and sharp. Final ball not quite right. His teammates are irritated at that. Pass somewhat off target. And that is as far as they're going to go. Well timed, excellent interception. Costa Curta is there to clear. Ribery. Played out to the right. Couldn't squeeze it through. He's got away. Has a look and plays it forward. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Inter Milan finding their passes.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
1-0 as we head towards the end. Stood up well to him there. Chelhanoglu, Retegi.
Inter have a simple task to find something sustained now and keep the pressure on. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
He's through here. And that is expertly dealt with. So that's it. It is all over. Perfect result, perfect outcome. A test passed with...
Okay, bro, join. Here is a code. You can join here. Okay, bro, join. Here is a code. You can join here. Yeah, Abhishek bro, why not? Of course, please wait for this game. Yeah, Abhishek bro, why not? Of course, please wait for this. Wow, nice squad. Too good.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
You can almost tell that this game is going to be about one man and one man only.
The Italian prince.
Francesco Totti, easily one of the greatest creative forwards ever. And you could see him as a pioneer when you look back at that false nine role.
And you just know he's going to be involved.
Yeah, always clever and cheeky and always up to something.
Done delicately. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Alexander-Arnold. Back into the middle. And here's Mbappe. Look at Totti!
Nice save.
That's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Please wait.
Germany with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Up for a header! Oh, it's fallen kindly here. And that is doing no harm at all.
Son Heung-min very nearly made that count from a combination of luck and good judgment.
France are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. David Villa.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
That pass is somewhat less than ideal.
France clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
David Villa. That is good alertness. Totti. It's Totti! He's done very well to get to that.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Van Dijk cuts it out. Makaleli. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. That's a decent clearance. lose. Sane going face to face with his great rival. So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. Ruben Dias gets across to intercept that. Sane, the specialist in tearing teams apart. Neymar. Van de Ven. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And here's Cantona. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, there it is, half-time. Not a bad watch by any means. And the efforts of both sides have been good, but neither have been able to penetrate. And so we reach the break, and the game remains goalless.
Memorabilia from today's match.
So your views on the first half?
It's been a pretty abject performance. No efforts at goal. I'm struggling to remember the last time we had that.
And after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change perhaps after half-time. And we are already promptly back underway.
France really are going to need to improve in a hurry if they don't want to fall behind you.
Cantona! It's off target and by quite a way.
Do I really need to tell you, Peter, that he has to do better, especially from there?
Messi. Costa Curta. Well timed, excellent interception. Germany are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Corner number 2 then. Climbs up big! And that's caused a worry or two.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
It's a lovely, neat pass. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Son Heung-min. It is still anyone's game, 0-0. Makaleli. Totti. Sané. And he's found a way past. Van de Ven with the clearance. And it's Sané. Neymar. Conte. Messi. David Villa. And that could set him on his way. Araujo. Son Heung-min. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. And he can clear it away. And it's Totti. Tchouaméni wins the duel this time. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
Cantona! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Now it's Son Heung-min, gets a good foot in there. David Villa.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on.
1 minute at a time.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
So Nothing between them in 90 minutes, and we are in for extra time.
Well, the scoreline may have a disappointing look about it, Peter, but that's where it ends. I think this game has had a real lively feel, and I'm not ready to give up on it yet.
Celebrating their wedding anniversary today.
So to clarify, extra time will follow.
Substitution for France. Number 4, Cantona. Number 7.
So our quest to find the winner continues.
Hello, Sachin, bro.
Number 2, Conte. Coming on the field. Number
Rice.
9, Owen. Number 23, Eto. Number 3,
Germany are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
De Bruyne. Number 17,
Bale.
Beckham.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Can he finish? Short changes him with that pass. It's Bale! I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Hello, Santos, bro. How are you? Welcome to the stream. Ooh.
Bastoni, dealt with nicely by the defence. Has a look and plays it forward. Bale. Bastoni. Ball's gone astray. And here's Hullet. And that's aimed into the middle.
Oh, nice save.
Bayer deals with it effortlessly.
Good morning, bro. Good morning. After a long time.
That's it for the first period of extra time.
Make sure you watch the screen for an
Our
information
players
bulletin
doing their
from
best with
your
tired
colleagues.
minds, tired limbs, close to running on empty in search of that elusive winner. They have 15 weary minutes to find that, or will it be a case of succumbing to the inevitable? The hostilities have already resumed. 15 minutes to find a winner, or else penalties. Now it's Bale. Now it's Eto. De Bruyne. It's a mighty effort. Harmlessly behind.
Well, that's why we all say indecision is fatal. Beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Bale. There's the shot! Glittering Bale! And surely that has won the day! That is so good. Such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
Germany are in front now, the game's only goal.
Look, I just think they've kept at it, got their reward. Now they need to hang on to it.
1 minute at a time.
And he's quick to get it clear again. And the referee brings it to a close. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour, effort, at times effervescence, but just one goal to show for all of that.
And a quick reminder today,
How would you
everybody,
summarise what we've seen today then,
Thank you
Jim?
for the thumbnail
France
views.
simply weren't good enough to play through the pressure put on their defence and were duly picked off.
Yeah, Furkan, bro. Join here, okay? I'll make a room. Yeah, Furkan, bro. Join here, okay? I'll make a room. Well played, bro. Okay, bro. Code is on screen, Junior. I'll be right back. Okay, bro. Code is on screen, Junior. I'll be right back.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And shot a goal! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early. Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
France finding themselves unexpectedly behind. That looks a cracking ball. Oh, good ball, and the finish! That's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
David Villa climbs up big! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. That could spell trouble. He's found a way through. Big chance, must be. He's got the shot away. No mistake. Hot knife through butter. They have done it again.
themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
Inter Milan are doing very nicely, thank you.
You can really sense how important this...
He's had a shot! And it's there! And they're at it again in double quick time!
Inter clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
A case now of complete control.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
David Villa. Bayer will lay claim to that. Saviola.
That's going in strongly.
Has a look and plays it forward. And no, that was never going to make it. No luck with that dink over the top.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Adams cuts out the pass, plays a delicate ball. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Roberto Carlos. Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission. Well, the defence proved infallible then. That won't be the last they'll see of him. Now it's Kante. And he's away. Shot. He's had it! Chance here to counter. Short changes him with that pass. Vinicius Junior is offering some sort of an apology there.
He made it look a bit predictable. Inter are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And it's Neymar.
Oh, super ball!
And the shot! And he thumps it clear. Good effort from distance. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, this certainly hasn't gone the way most of us in the ground had expected in advance. Granted, it is very pleasant if you're on the right side of it all. Here we go again.
France can show their manager and their fans how much grit and spirit is actually in this team. The right characters can rescue a situation like this, and I think we're about to discover if they're present.
Vinicius Junior gets into some space.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And he's there to retrieve it. Lovely ball and a real chance now. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Well, that's beautifully weighted. David Villa. Cucurella gets rid without sophistication.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
And they win it back again.
Attendance for this match was
Almost an hour gone.
987.
Conte, it's a lovely, neat pass. Saviola. Neymar. Chouameni. Jorginho is always scanning the pitch for targets. Van de Ven. For Messi. And it's Neymar. Oh, no joy this time. Gently done. Bastoni kept his eye on it, and he's there. Inter Milan looking to pass their way through. Saviola finds himself offside.
Hello, Omkar bro.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
David Villa. Number 37, Van de Ven. Number 2,
And the keeper's given it away.
Number 11,
Great ball, and can he finish?
in the field.
Keeper's got his work done.
Oh, completely showed too much of that to the keeper, and he'll be kicking himself for it.
Adams.
And we have our very first corner.
Beckham. Number 15, De Bruyne.
Well, now it's a race. And again! And that is doing no harm at all.
Hello, dear bro.
France appear determined to play through the middle again, and guess what? It's the same result.
He's had it taken off him. He is through here. Vinicius Junior.